Thank you for choosing Hero products. Please follow all standard safety procedures before performing any service on any unit, including the following. Always unplug unit from power source prior to servicing. Be careful when dealing with electrical currents. Clean spills before proceeding with service. And watch the entire video at least once before proceeding. In this video, we'll be demonstrating how to perform your routine daily maintenance on your Hero automatic dispenser. This dispenser is a Eureka model, and there are multiple steps to this process. There's both steps to be performed in the beginning of the day as well as the end of day. In this demonstration, we'll be using the Hero Tintwise program. This program is supplied with all Hero dispensers. However, not all customers use Tintwise. Should your dispensing computer have a different program, please check the description below and follow the appropriate link. To purge your dispenser, click on the canister icon on the lower left of the Tintwise window. From the canister screen, click on Purge All. The sponge cup will open, and you'll remove the cup. Place your fingers on the rear and your thumb on the top, tilt it down and pull towards yourself to remove. Take this to a sink and we'll clean it out. To clean your sponge is a simple process. Remove the lid from the cup. You should have some residual water left in here from the previous day. If you live in a dry climate, you may need to rehydrate this in the middle of the day. Remove the sponge. As you can see, there is some moisture left in there. Turn on your water and just give it a rinse. If you have any blobs of colorant on here, just get rid of those. Put your sponge back in your cup. Add some water until the sponge floats. Put the lid back on. Make sure it's clipped into place. If you need to drain a little bit of water, you can, but that sponge should float pretty close to the top. And that completes the process of cleaning the sponge. To reinsert, slide it on horizontally and push until it clicks. We're going to remove the moisture seal for filming purposes, and we'll discuss that more a little later. To start the purge process, click on OK. The ticking that you hear is the pump moving forwards and backwards at a high torque to unplug anything that may be blocking the nozzle. During this process, you want to watch and make sure that every colorant dispenses. You'll also want to watch that each colorant sucks back up into the nozzle as such. We're currently purging on a machine that dispenses one colorant at a time. If you have a machine that dispenses multiple colorants, the process will go faster. So with the sponge cup closed, I'm going to click on Purge All so that it opens back up, and talk about the moisture ring. So there's this small seal that goes around the nozzle cluster like this. The wide end always faces down, And this creates a tight seal between this ring and the cup. You can see that there's no air gaps between. This will make sure that the sponge inside stays hydrated and those nozzles stay moist. If you need to adjust it, this moisture seal can slide down on the cluster to create a tighter fit. You can also remove this seal. You want to make sure that it's pliable, not brittle or cracked anywhere, and that the wide side always faces down. Once a week, you need to clean your nozzles. To do so, use a moist paper towel and gently dab the nozzle tips. And keep in mind, when you are cleaning these nozzles, you don't want to press so hard that you push this nozzle tip into the machine. If you do, you're okay, but you'll need to push that nozzle back in. If you need assistance with that, please call us. I'm checking if that seal is still nice and tight, and it is, so we're good to move on. If you're using the TintWise software with your Hero dispenser and you want to start the agitation, go to your canister screen, click Start Agitation on the bottom. It will agitate for the time set here or until you click Stop. Agitation lid maintenance is important. You can hear now that the machine is agitating. You want to make sure all agitation lids are functioning. You can sometimes put your hand on top and feel the vibration from each lid. But to be certain, if you lift the lid off while it's agitating, you can check that this agitation block is spinning. You should check for that once a week. You should also check that these wires are not frayed or damaged anywhere. When you refill the canister, never allow the lid to dangle while it's plugged in. You should always unplug, put the lid to the side, refill the canister, put the lid back on, and plug it back in. You've just seen how to check the agitation process on an Archimedes dispenser. On a Eureka, which is what this is, it's slightly different. Remove the lid, make sure that the paddle is rotating. Make sure that the caps are in place. You should check these at least once a week. Finally, it's important to keep your dispensers clean on the inside and out. Any spill should be cleaned up immediately with a little soap and water. If you follow the procedures outlined in this video, you'll have more consistent color output and a better overall customer experience for your business. If you need any further help, please visit hero.ca.